right in front of me here. You can probably only just see it. It is a baby or a very young death adder. This species of death adder is what's called the rough-scaled death adder, but more specifically this locality where we are now in outback Queensland is known as the didgeridoo death adder, and these guys are really sought after amongst reptile enthusiasts down here in Australia because they're really vibrant and they're just a really good looking animal. They've got some really nice reds and oranges going through them, and this thing is tiny. We were super lucky to see this, spot this out here. I've got a mate who's been coming out here for years and this is his first time seeing this snake, so we are so lucky to be able to come out here and see this snake. And you can see just how well they blend in with their environment. You just wouldn't see this snake unless you're really, really looking for it, because they do just camouflage so well with their surroundings, and they'll use that to their advantage. You can see the tip of his tail. He's got a tiny little, what's called a caudal lure, or a lure, and it's designed to be able to trick little, at this size, pretty much only little lizards into thinking that that is a small grub or spider or something like that. And then he's able to strike out and grab that prey item. Wow, how cool is that? We'll leave him on for the night.
Inland taipan habitat. It's harsh, remote and unforgiving. Vast black soil plains stretch as far as the eye can see, baking under the relentless Queensland sun. Out here, few creatures thrive, but one of them is the most venomous snake on the planet. This is the domain of the inland taipan, a snake perfectly adapted to life in one of Australia's most extreme environments.
This is an inland taipan. This is a holy grail of the black soil. I actually cannot believe we've been able to find this snake. This snake is so respected across the world. It's known as the most venomous snake on the planet. And they are just such a beautiful snake to find. They get big, they're hard to find, and obviously they've got some extremely toxic venom, neurotoxic venom. So when you do get bitten, you pretty much pass out. Like, if you don't do the appropriate first aid, you do not have long at all when you cop a bite from this snake. Out here, just like the Ingrams, they're eating the rats, the long-haired rats that live out here, and their numbers and activity are linked with the rats' numbers. At the moment, there's a bit of a plague, so they're going through a bit of a boom at the moment in numbers, or over the past few years, not just now, I should say. It builds up over time. Hopefully you can hear me with the wind, but this is such a special snake to find. People spend years searching for these snakes, coming out to these spots, and we're incredibly lucky to see this snake today. It's just such a good experience. It's definitely one I'm never going to forget. This is the second species of taipan I've seen. There's 3 species in Australia. Coastal taipan, which is the largest. Then you've got the inland, which still get up around the 2-metre mark. And then the western desert taipan, Oxyuranus temporalis. These snakes, they're so switched on, but it doesn't really mind that we're here. If we get in its face, obviously it's going to arc up, but he's just not fazed by us at all. It's just incredible. These snakes are also known as small-scaled snake. Up their body, you'll find close to the head, their scales get really small, so that's how they've gotten that name. They're known as the fierce snake. It's not really something that you want to run into out here and get bitten by, because I wouldn't like your odds. Unfazed. Oh, little elusive dragon running off. Snake's been absolutely unreal for us. It's been such a calm and placid snake. There's some big cracks here, so I'm guessing we're going to lose it in a second, and we're just going to let it go now.